Everybody, as we are now here getting ready for our preliminary section of today's card. We are here kicking it off with Nasir Vaughn versus Jace Whitley for Pressure Makes Diamonds. Top Rank presenting Khabib Bones versus Gael Ross. An amazing 12-round unification bout in the middleweight division. It's going to be a big crowning moment to crown the #1 ranked middleweight of our year. A big moment in the top rank division with I'm pretty sure Khabib Bones being a top-ranked signed fighter and Gael Ross sound to match you. A lot of controversy with both of these promotions. Both of these promotions want to get their guys off on the right foot. They've had a lot of wars. We saw it with Mendoza versus Stevenson and a bunch of other fights in the past where top rank and matchroom have been colliding together. We are soon probably set to see a 5v5 in the future making. But I'm joined by my commentary team. We have St. Ezekiel, our ring vice president, and former president of the first ever officiated Prize Fighter League, Flash Boxing. And we also are joined by Josh Murphy as well, the president of Flash Boxing as well.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting fight with a very interesting fighter. Nasir Vaughn impressed us last time he fought here. And he's already impressing me right now with a stun.
He's an exciting prospect, and that is down for the first time tonight.
As you guys know, I'll be looking through everything to make sure stream is good, so that's the reason if I'm a little quiet for this prelim section. But we have a banger main card coming up ahead of us. Saint, talk to us. What do we have coming up for the main card?
For the main card, obviously the first fight will be Law Benavides versus Dante Evans. Law Benavides obviously being a very controversial figure, but I feel like if he is able to have a footing after winning against Dante Evans, then I feel like more eyes will be crowned on him. And then the next fight we have Vamp Moses versus Adrian Carter. Both fighters being very impressive in their last fights. And then the last main card is one that I'm very excited about. Manny Pacquiao, my countryman, versus Adam Ellison. And then the co-main, we're gonna have Luis Hernandez versus Ryan Saito for the IBF Lightweight Championship. That's going to be a very interesting fight.
Seems like a banger event that we have here tonight. As we have kind of been introducing the promotions, we have Sella, Matchroom, Top Rank. What promotion do you think is kind of leading the game right now?
For me, definitely with like the style, the bravada, definitely Top Rank. Especially with Shakur winning against Uriel Mendoza last event, if I recall correctly, yeah.
Yep, last event. Back on ring 6.
Yes.
That was a beautiful right hook by Nasir Vaughn. Calling him on, that's a second taunt. As he clinches on. He's got to be careful not to overextend here. Both fighters clinching.
Yeah, Jay's already looking to find some punches landing in here. So Nasir needs to be extra careful now. That's a good right hook there by Jace. That's a nice flurry there by Nasir Vaughn.
Circles out, that was beautiful. Jace just has to be cautious, don't want to overextend.
Yeah, Jace is overextending a bit. Alright.
It's a pretty even round. I'd give that one to Nasir Vaughn. I think he landed the better combination punches. Of course, he's already up with a knockdown back in round 1.
Yeah, I've been noticing Jace landing a lot of combinations, especially since round 1. It had some success. I'm not doubting that. Especially since Nasir Vaughn almost got knocked down last round. But I feel like that's also gonna bite him back.
I think if Jace can just calm down, it would be pretty good for him. Because I think he's overextending. He's clinched twice already in this round.
Yeah, Nasir Vaughn already gonna be stunned. Same as Jace, but like,
Oh,
ooh, and he got stunned right as I mentioned it. And Nasir
and he goes
lands the
down.
right hook. That's a nice knockdown there by Nasir. All Nasir needs to do now is just body punch, maybe gain another stand, maybe gain another stun before the round ends.
Oh, and
Oh,
he's
it's
taunting
Dante.
in range. He's getting cocky. Oh,
And
that's a
another
beautiful left
stun.
hook. I think Jason's ready to go down. Another uppercut. He's clinching on. Nasir looking to close the show. He's overextending. That could be devastating, but Jace, he's just too hurt and he circles out.
Ooh, he overextended with the overhand. Jace almost capitalized on it.
Oh, not clinch. I mean, don't emote there.
And we're now here at round number 4 of the very first prelim fight. Nasir Vaughn versus Jace Whitley. That's a good stiff jab there by Nasir.
Nasir has really good lean back counters.
Yeah, he does.
Exactly as I say that. Throws an uppercut. Stuns Jace yet again.
Oh, and it's taunting again. Very close range.
He seems to taunt a lot.
He's
Taunting
confident,
his
man.
last
He's a
fight.
young fighter. Confident.
Oh, and that is it.
Gets the knockout.
Nasir Vaughn. Knockout in round 4. Pretty dominating victory.
That was an amazing victory.
We might
by
need to
Nasir
test
Vaughn.
it.
I think that was his
able to,
second
like,
fight.
Yeah,
his
that's
second
definitely
fight.
his second
I
fight.
think that's his first knockout though.
Yeah, that's his
believe-
first knockout.
That is crazy. Second fight, first knockout, fresh out of the amateur system. I mean, we've actually been yet to get a fighter fresh out of the, sanctioned USA boxing system, but I hope to see something soon. I think we have a guy named Sugar Renz who's been rising up recently, making a name for himself in the system with his record currently 5 wins, 2 knockouts, rising lightweight. Hopefully we get to see him eventually in the actual league. As we're about to get ready for our next preliminary bouts, we have, let's see, Raiden Galloway taking on Felipe Santana. Josh, do you know a little bit about any of these fighters?
I actually don't. I haven't seen any one of these fighters.
For real?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them fight before, so this is going to be my first opportunity. They're both 3-0 with 3 knockouts, so this could be an interesting one.
I've sparred with Raiden before. He's a very good fighter. So I'm gonna be expecting a lot from him in this fight.
I mean, yeah, man, they're fresh, fresh prospects, undefeated. This is a bout that you don't get to see very often. Both putting their records on the line, so let's see, man. So talk to us a little bit about when you were kind of starting out in prize fighter. Like, what was your prospect experience like, rising to the top and like the feel of it all?
It was definitely like just warming up here and there, knowing how leagues work, knowing how to train properly, especially since I was lucky enough to have Rikujo and Taj as my sparring partners back then, so I was able to be ready. And was just unfortunate that my first pro fight was against Rikujo for the WBA belt, but it had to happen.
I know, man. What a war! That's one of the best. That's one of the most underrated fights I think are out there for sure in prize fighter, man. Not many people know about that contest, but that was an absolute war by both of you guys, and crazy that it happened so quickly. Yeah. No build up. Back then, it's just fights were just being spammed out. It's like no build up to any of it at all. It was just like this one. Now, I would say in 2026, would you have said it's got a lot harder to not only attain a title, but kind of even work your way up to the top with the size that ring has amassed to?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because back then, Ring was still like a fresh league. Nothing was built upon yet, but now with like a lot of champions, even lightweight and being filled up, middleweight being filled up, there definitely needs to be a lot more build up before a title fight happens. So I feel like getting belts nowadays are much more harder.
Absolutely. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
No, that's definitely a good thing though. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
bound to happen, especially with like a format like ours.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
We're now here at the first round, Raiden Bones versus Felipe. Already, Raiden is looking to work the body. Felipe is doing the same thing, but with some uppercuts.
But do you think working the body is worth it when it's only a 4-round fight?
Oh, definitely, especially in round 1 and 2. Because some people think that body punches only affect stamina, but you can get some stun meter there as well. Stun meter that, when you land a heavy punch, can lead into a stun eventually, and then you can capitalize on it. So even in a short fight like round 1 and 4, it's still a very needed mechanic to like work upon.
Oh, big left hook by Raiden. And I just want to point out moments ago, that step to the side by Felipe, landing a left hook right on the face of Raiden. That was beautiful.
Raiden needs to be very careful here because Felipe is able to like land some punches, especially the light uppercut that we just saw.
That'll be the end of the round. Here we are, round number 2 in our second preliminary fight.
See, already there's a bit of a stamina gap from Felipe and Raiden Bones, and I think Raiden should capitalize on that.
Another good hook by Felipe. Felipe is impressing me here.
Yeah, it's impressive me here. He's able to like land some needed punches for Raiden to like just back off for a bit.
He is throwing a lot of heavies, but in a 4-round fight, you can afford to throw heavies as long as it's not every punch and as long as you're safe while doing it. You can't just spam it.
Yeah. I feel like Felipe needs to defend his body a bit more. Raiden is able to get like a lot of free hits to the body. And he needs to like throw some body punches from him as well.
Good power jab by Raiden.
Oh, missed uppercut there by Felipe.
Good combination by Raiden. Starting to work his way into the fight, both landing uppercuts.
Ooh, nice left hook there by Felipe. Catching him when he slipped to the right.
They both definitely want a win here. They don't want to go 3-1.
Another left hook there by Felipe. Felipe is setting up that left hook now. I think that's a very good adjustment, especially since Raiden always slips.
Yeah, but Raiden's slipping to the left, I mean, so it's actually away from the left hook. So if I'm Felipe, I would be starting to utilize the right hook, and that'll be the end of the round. Round 3 or 4. We still have 2 more preliminary fights after this, but it started off a very technical fight so far. I don't believe I've seen any stuns yet. I could be wrong.
I believe so too. I don't remember a stun in this fight. And I think it's about to happen though. Both fighters have their stun meter all the way up. Oh, a miss uppercut there by Felipe. He needs to watch his stamina. The stamina gap is huge right now. And I think that stems from the fact that Raiden was able to invest to the body early on.
You can see a bit of a difference in the stamina. Raiden's starting to put on a little bit more pressure. Felipe backing up. Oh, there's a stun. Trying to land an overhand while he was stunned. Raiden trying to close on, trying to get the first knockdown of the fight, and he does.
Oh. Felipe goes down through a right hook.
And in a 4-round fight, that could be massive. Good head movement by Raiden. He's improved as the fight's gone on.
That's a good counter upper there by Felipe. But he's just not throwing any body punches, bro. He hasn't invested to the body yet.
Yeah, I feel like Felipe has had chances. He's definitely had chances to get stunned and potentially a knockdown. But it would have only worked if he went to the body beforehand. And that'll be the end of the round.
It's now round 4. Fourth round. Coming into the 4th round, Felipe needs to score a knockdown here if he wants to at least have a chance to win.
But do you think he won the first 2 rounds?
I don't think so, because let's not forget Raiden was still able to invest to the body. That's another stun there by Raiden.
Good cutting off the ring by Raiden. Felipe's got to be careful. He's backing up. But he overextends there. And Raiden... Ooh.
Felipe is about to go down.
Raiden's got to be careful. He can't overextend trying to force a knockdown. And I think he's trying to force a knockdown so far.
Even with the stamina gap, he cannot afford to overthrow in this. Nice dodge there from the right hook. Exchange with a left hook there by Raiden.
45 seconds left in the fight.
This seems like a very dominant Raiden win.
Oh, this is looking bad. 35 seconds to go in round number 4.
Bad.
Can Raiden get the knockout?
And I think it's over.
Oh, and he goes down. No, he's a...
Oh, it's
Can he get it back up?
He has the heart.
28 seconds to go. That's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. They're both low too, aren't they? They're both pretty low.
Yeah, they're both pretty low.
Oh, they're swinging it out. 10 seconds to go.
From Felipe, I'm throwing it all out.
And I think it's going to end out with a nice, easy win for Mr. Raiden Galloway, taking home the victory. It's Raiden, right?
Yeah,
Hopefully
Felipe wasn't. Yeah,
that
Felipe
was
wasn't able to like invest into the body punches. Raiden was able to like focus more on it.
I know, that's a good performance though. Raiden able to drop him and get the victory. With our next fight coming up, we have Ryder and Ariz Ibarra. Do we have Ryder in both of them? I don't think we have any of them. I don't think we have Ryder or Ariz, so I think we could just skip this fight. So, yep, we don't have Ryder or Ariz. So, moving on to our last prelim of the night, we have Devin Haney and Benedict Bradford up in the building. Alrighty, guys, and some news that we have here with Devin Haney not here at the fight at the present moment. We have delayed it a little bit, a couple minutes. He's still not here. So Benedict Bradford has declined the forfeit win and would like to move up to the main card to replace Dante Evans to fight La Benavides, 6 rounds in the middleweight division. So we'll be now moving on to our main card part of this event. A new stream will be started up and we'll get all of our main card fighters in there. Give us a little minute as we get everything set up and we'll be right back up with our next stream, the main card, up next. Stay tuned.